Hey everyone, welcome to my custom Magic the Gathering series where I'll be showcasing altered art decks and fake cards I've created in my spare time. Today I have a card I created due to a discussion my Commander playgroup was having one time where we were talking about creating the most pointless commander, and I was like, hold my beer. Behold! Fblthp the Eternally Fucked. So Fblthp is a 1/1 with no mana cost, meaning he can't be normally cast. He has Commander Suspend 2 for 0 mana. When you cast Fblthp the Eternally Fucked, if no mana was spent to cast it, exile it instead. You may cast Fblthp from exile without paying its mana cost, but you may only do this once each turn and only if Fblthp isn't suspended. And lastly, he has if Fblthp would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, instead exile it with 2 time counters on it and it gains Suspend. So let's break this down. Since he can't be normally cast, you use Commander Suspend to get him out of the command zone. Funnily enough, Wizards actually made a playtest card that had Commander Suspend. I can't remember which one though, and I only found that out after I made this card have Commander Suspend, which is kind of a funny coincidence. Anyways, once the last time counter on it is removed, you cast him without paying his mana cost, and this does get around him having no mana cost, but since you cast him without paying mana, his second ability puts him back into exile, and you may use his second ability to cast him from exile for free, but like Suspend, he goes back into exile since you didn't pay mana. But I gave this ability a hard once per turn to prevent casting him infinitely. And lastly, if somehow he would end up in the graveyard for any reason, he goes back into exile suspended with 2 time counters on him. Now, you actually can get him onto the battlefield via either countering his second ability or making him actually cost mana by using tax effects. So the joke here is that no matter how hard Fblthp tries to leave, without help, he always ends up back in the Blind Eternities, where Emrakul is patiently waiting. I mean, there's a continuity issue there because Emrakul is currently in the moon, but we're going to hand wave that. So he's constantly being hunted by Emrakul in the Blind Eternities, which is showcased in the artwork on the card itself. And he's not entirely worthless since he counts as a once per turn free cast a creature or spell, but for the most part, you're essentially running a commanderless deck, though he does have a blue identity, so it's not like you're locked into colorless. And this ended up being one of my playgroup's favorite commanders. Even though it's a fake card, they still let me play it. And actually, when I went to a convention to play Magic, even the random people I played with were fine letting me run it, and a lot of them thought it was a funny concept. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you think of it, and feel free to copy the image to proxy it to have your own Fblthp the Eternally Fucked Commander deck. And I will see you all next time. Take care.